Welcome to Simmer Down channel. So today I've got an exciting menu for you. This one is kind of a bit dear to me basically because I kind of eat a lot of this meal. Used to be cheap, but now they're not so cheap anymore. So what I'm gonna do for you today, I'm gonna do tin mackerel and leek cannelloni, aka Dutty Gal. Ask me why they call it Dutty Gal, I've got no idea, but that's one of the alias they use in Jamaica in particular. So today I'm gonna just bring a twist to it, simmer down style, and I'm gonna walk you through what the other components are that I'm gonna complement this subtle dish with, which I think most Jamaicans are very familiar with. So I'll walk you through the process as to what I'm gonna do with this dish, and it's gonna be fun and it's gonna be interesting, simmer down style, and it's gonna be tasty as well. Now this is the leek for the cannelloni, and that's the mackerel, aka Dutty Gal. That's my pepper, celery, and all those kind of stuff that's gonna go in as my veg. And we always emphasize on the 5 a day, so we try to make sure that we put in the right type of vegetables that's gonna help add the flavor. If you notice, Jamaicans, we cook with a lot of peppers and all those kind of stuff, different pepper. Okay, and then here is my pasta, which is, I'm using a lasagna sheet. You can also get the cannelloni, the shell one, in the supermarket, but it's, for some reason I couldn't find that one because I wanted to show you guys, rather than making pasta from scratch, I just want to show you how simply you can use stuff from the supermarket, which are still cheap, are affordable, and and utilize it to do whatever dishes you want to do. Also, I'm serving it with a samphire, which is called sea asparagus, or samphire or sea asparagus. Then I'm gonna do a braised charred baby gem. Then I'm gonna serve it with some tomatoes, which is heritage tomato. It's seasonal now, basically. Then I'm gonna serve it with a Parmesan Biscuit, Parmesan twill, with some thyme inside it, and I'll walk you through the process. For the cannelloni, I'm also gonna do it with like a cheese sauce or a mayonnaise sauce, but this one I won't make it from a bechamel. I'm gonna do it just straight with cream. So here's my cream here, and I've got some cheddar, so I'm using 2 types of cheese for my cheese sauce. I'm using mature cheddar because it has more flavor. It's more intense in terms of the saltiness, or you can use less salt. And my Parmesan, but I'm using grated Pecorino, which is a more subtle to the Parmesan. So for the leeks, basically I kind of measure it according to the size of the sheet, basically. And then what I'm gonna do, you cut it both sides, and then you just insert your knife like this, and then just cut it right down, basically. Once you cut it down, then you start to pull it apart like this, and that's how you get the shape of this. And then what we're gonna do, I'm gonna walk you through the process. This is washed already, so always make sure that you wash your vegetables, okay? Because we really don't wanna avoid bacteria. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just blanch this for like 20 seconds. So here, into the water, hot water, boiling water. I'm just gonna blanch it for 20 seconds, and then I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do after that. So then I'm just running this under some cold water. So if you haven't got ice, the best thing to use is ice to just chill it down. But if you haven't got ice, just some cold water, just to stop it from cooking, and also retain the color as well. You really don't want to get it overcooked. The same thing I do with the gem. In few seconds and then out. Asparagus, otherwise known as samphire, straight in. This one, you don't need to put any salt because it's salty already. It grows on the rock in this and at the sea. You know what I mean, on the edge of the bank on the rocks, so it's very salty. And just a few seconds. For my lasagna sheets to make the cannellini, make sure the water is boiling. And you can always use back the same water that you blanch your stock in, your vegetables in. You know, it's still gonna add nutrients to your pasta anyways, because it's from the veg. So that's in, it's boiling, and you just want to cook this al dente. So I'm cooking this about 7 minutes because it's gonna have a further cooking again. So I just want to cook it for about 7 minutes where it can be folded. And once it gets to that stage, then I'll show you the finishing process. This is what you want your pasta to look like. Alright, so that is ready. That is ready. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna same procedure as what I show you, how to chill it down with the water. So it's just cold water. Just cold water. Get it chilled down quickly. So what you wanna do is just stop the cooking, basically, and that's it. Because one of the tip is, if you don't do that, then it's gonna have carryover cooking. So even when it's off the stove, it still continues to cook. And then once this is cooled down, then you're gonna just a little oil to keep them from sticking together. So just macerate it with some oil, and that will prevent it from stick. So then you can get to rolling. And then I'll show you the rolling procedure after it's cooled down. So now I'm setting my veg. Like I said, we don't want to overdo it as well, we want the veg to be nice, vibrant, And then here I've got my mackerel, aka Dutty Gal. So what I did, I just crushed it. And then all I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just add this to the mix. And then I'm gonna mix it in. So all of this is going into the pasta. So I'll show you once this is completed. The mackerel, I'm gonna take it here and I'm gonna add it right here. So I know you're wondering what I'm doing with it, so that's what I'm gonna do with the juice here for the mackerel. I'm gonna add a little ketchup to this. And what I want this to slightly thickened, okay, so it can coat the pasta, and you will see the way I do the presentation after, because it's a combination of sauce that's gonna go there, and I'll show you the next stages of the other sauces. So this is just slowly infusing, let that vegetable cook out nicely into it to, bring out that flavor. And then this is fine, we don't want to do anything else to this because it's gonna have a lot of other components that's gonna go with it. So you see that's coming up nicely. So now for my cheese sauce. So I'm gonna do basically, so you notice my pan is hot now. So I'm gonna add the rest of onion and garlic. I'm just gonna sweat this down slowly. So just select this slowly. Once I get to that stage, I add my milk cream. And I'm gonna let this cream reduce by half. And what you need to do, you need to make sure that you keep your eyes on this, because when it starts to boil, then it will just go all over the place. So you just wanna make sure that you keep your eyes and don't take your eyes off a second. And we're gonna make sure that we season to taste. A little salt, little pepper. Now it's boiling. I'm gonna add my cheese, so cheddar, my pecorino. I'm gonna just whip it through, yeah. And also, if you've got a lactose intolerance, then what you can do, you can make a velouté, and you can make the velouté with your soya, whatever choice of milk you want to use, non-dairy or any other non-dairy milk you want to use, i.e. soya, almond milk, you know, hemp, rice, whatever you want to use, oat milk. You can use that and make a roux. You know, so a velouté is made from roux on a nice stock with your milk. You know, you can take it from there on. So I'm choosing to use cream for my sauce. So I'm just letting this thicken. And all we need to do is just season to taste right here. And let me show you the consistency now. That's the consistency. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use the hand blender to just blitz it to break down that onion that I've got inside it. And then your sauce is ready. It's nicely seasoned already because it has all those saltiness from the cheese, so you don't really need to put anything else inside it. And that's the consistency. And that's where you want it, basically. Now for my Parmesan biscuit, Parmesan twirl. So what I do, I just spread it out like this. So just wrap a foil of any plate with your cling film or your plastic wrap, and then you just spread it out like that. And then what I do basically, I use the thyme and I just sprinkle the thyme over it like this, and I'll spread it out evenly. And then this goes into your microwave. So like that. So that's your Parmesan Pecorino. I'm using Pecorino. And it goes into the micro like that. Close. Two and a half minutes. And it's perfect. And I'll show you the end result. Now that's your end result. You just leave this for about a few minutes, about 2 to 3 minutes, and it will get hardened, you know, and then you have that biscuit consistency. If you look like this, if you try to move it like this now, then you're gonna ruin it, see? And that's what it looks like. And that's your Parmesan biscuit or Parmesan twirl, okay? For my leek cannelloni, so you notice my pasta is right here, right? That's the lasagna sheet, and that's my leek. So I just spread 2 pieces like this. So like so, and like that basically. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna rest my sheet on it like this. And another way you can do this, you can use a piping bag. If you've got a piping bag, it's far more easier to manage. And then all I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna just roll this. So I'm stuffing it with my mackerel, aka Dutty Gal. And then all you're gonna do, you're gonna just roll it. Just roll it like so. That's the finishing of my cannelloni. So that's what it looks like. Then my next stage, I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do now. So I created my own little steaming tray. You know, you've got steamers that you can buy, but I just wanna show you ways you can improvise from your kitchen. I'm doing like that. So what I'm doing now, I'm just warming this through now. You know, you can just use a plate, a pot cover, and just, or anything with a lid, and just cover this so it will trap the steam, and that will heat up what's inside here, because I want to keep the integrity of this. And this is just an easy way I'm showing you. There's other way that you could put it in the oven, but I'm gonna do it this way, and just to show you a nice, easy, simple way. Because what I want to do also, like I said, I kind of want to retain all these colors here as well. So I want to show you the way I'm doing at the moment. And this, so this will get heated up. Once it heats through, then I'll show you the other components that's gonna go with it. Hit to like, subscribe, leave a comment if you wish, and subscribe to the page. You know, and just click that notification bell for, you know, new uploads, simmer down style. So recapping, this is the Mackerel Leek Cannelloni, aka Dutty Gal, Parmesan Biscuit with thyme, but I use Pecorino, heritage tomato, and I've got Braised baby gem, and that's my basil leaf right there. That's my basil leaf right there. Very simple dish. Like, subscribe to the channel, share, leave a comment, hit that notification bell. You can also follow us on simmer_dung. That's our Instagram. Also Simmerdung WhatsApp, Simmerdung Facebook.